video will be a combination of whisper and soft spoken. And I am just kind of popping on to touch bases with y'all and say thank you to some of you who have been so kind to send me some stuff in the mail, but also thank you to those of you whose lovely comments are just full of kindness. They really, truly move me, and I appreciate them all so much, more than I can say when I say thank you so much. I truly, truly mean it. Before I get into my mailbag and show you a few things and acknowledge a few people, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about life. There's a big subject, right? And you never stop learning. You never stop learning. You never stop growing. You never stop feeling, and stuff never stops happening. And one thing I do know in my 60 some odd years of being on this planet is that feelings and events and attitudes and emotions are cyclical. We have good days and we have bad days. The sun rises and the sun sets. The sun is never at noon, full noon above us all day long. It comes and it goes. And life is like that. We have great periods sometimes where everything is just going well. And then we have hard stuff that happens. And we have an extreme of those things. Stubbing your toe can make you feel like your day is just rotten. And then everything starts going downhill from there. But on a scale of 1 to 10, it's not a big deal. We're just in a foul, rotten mood, and I have those days. But I'm also reminded of what that scale of 1 to 10 is. And I'm really clear about the important stuff, the really upsetting stuff. And that is, for me, when my family is hurting. That's my big thing. Or that's my most important thing in life, is the happiness and well-being of my family. And, health and wellness and safety, things like that. Everything else comes after that. Everything comes after that. I think we forget to allow ourselves the grace to feel a broad spectrum of emotions. There can be days where you're just down for no reason. There can be several days in a row or even weeks where you're feeling down, blah, blue, rotten, nasty. And you don't really even have a reason why. And I think the expectation of ourselves is to snap out of that, get out of that, find some way. And there are ways to do that. But there's also the art of allowing. Just let yourself be and let it be okay. Because sometimes life sucks. Sometimes hard things happen. And sometimes you just need to feel bad. You need to cry. You need to throw something. Don't hurt anybody. And it's okay. Allow yourself to be and understand it's part of the cycle. So when you're in that foul, rotten, down, nasty mood, or sad and depressed, or whatever that is, regardless of what's going on in your life, just know it's a pendulum. It's a pendulum. And if you're over here, it can come back. It may not get up to here, but it'll get to here. And sometimes the pendulum, bandwidth is small and narrow. Sometimes it's wide. It's okay. Allow. Be graceful with yourself. As you know, we've moved to Texas to be closer to all our family. We have a lot of family, and this, since my husband retired, is in the greater Houston area, north of Houston, is kind of in the middle of everybody. And we've lived here before. We lived in the Woodlands before and loved it. We loved it. And this summer is like the hottest summer ever. It's like, hello, Satan called. He wants his fire back, Anyway, as you know, we brought my mom with us. And my mom is starting, it's been coming on for a while, that she's needed more and more care, supervision, and that happens with the elderly. It just does. Cognition goes, logic goes, and we've been looking at what is truly best for her safety first, her health and safety, her happiness second, and then guarding and preserving her finances. And that's all on me right now. And thankfully, I've got an amazing husband who helps with this. And my mom's safety here with us is very compromised because she's been slipping out and going on what we call walkabouts and taking off in the hottest of hot summers here in Texas. 107, 8, 9. Taking off and walking and going like a helium balloon without any thought to bring in any water, a hat, a phone. And she has been a danger to herself. And so I'm just being honest with you about this because it's been a real challenge. And we can't take our eyes off of her because she's doing more and more things that are dangerous to herself, to her health and safety. And that is because of her cognition and her logic and things changing with her. I am so grateful to God that she is as sweet as ever. That woman is as sweet as ever. Because I've had friends whose parents, when they started going through the change, became mean and nasty. And my mom hasn't got a nasty bone in her body. She's just as sweet as ever. But everything is simplifying. And so we've been coming back and forth to California, from Texas to California, and we have checked out some assisted living facilities for her. Now, she used to volunteer. Here she is in her mid-80s, volunteering at old folks' homes. And she's older than most of the people there, or same age. And so she got to know one particular facility really well, and she loved going there. And she loves the staff, and she loves the people, and she has lots of friends around there, as well as family. And so we have made a decision as a family that it would best serve her health and safety and her happiness to be there full time, looking after, Now, these kinds of places that are quality are so expensive. we have state programs, and then we have private. And the private ones are so expensive. So expensive, especially in California. We are so grateful that many, many, many years ago, like 30 some odd years ago, we got a long-term care policy, insurance policy for her. And about 12 years ago, my husband and I started paying those premiums to make sure they never lapsed, because we saw that things were starting to, she was starting to forget, and we didn't want that thing to be one of them. So, anyway, that policy now covers most of her care in this facility, and it's quality care, which we're very, very grateful for. So she's making that transition back, and so here we get here to Texas, and we're trying to unpack, and then we're repacking her back up. After many episodes of her disappearing and having community searches that were terrifying. I joke that my gray hair was getting gray hair. So that's been a whole array of emotion for me. And I have to remember my own words about being graceful and allowing myself to have these emotions. And I'm so grateful to my husband, who just kind of keeps me grounded and centered. And he reminds me to allow for these feelings. And so, anyway, that's what we've been up to. And my time with my mom has been pretty all-consuming. And so I'll be flying back and forth to California a lot to visit her, and of course visit the kids and grandkids. So it's, a win-win. It truly is. So anyway, that's an update into my absence. So if you missed me, watch my old videos. And so again, I am just so appreciative of your kindness, your comments. And sometimes I've just not been able to answer them all, but I do read them. I just want you to know that. And for those of you who have sent me things, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the buy me a cup of coffee, buy me a coffee. Thank you guys for that. That is going directly into some things that I have planned for the future. I just haven't been able to get to. But I've got some fun retro stuff planned. So I hope to bring you some of those things soon. Okay? Now I'm just going to go through some of my mail that I want to show you in no particular order. Anke in Belgium is always so kind. And look at this. I don't know if you can see this. She writes me these long, lovely letters. And she addresses them to my entire family. Anke, thank you. I appreciate your cards and letters. I got this before we moved here, and it's from Maria. I'm sorry, I can't read. Yes, Maria Alyssa Sanchez in Sacramento, my hometown. Not my hometown, where I have been for she sent me a bunch of chocolate. Each one was individually wrapped, and it was dark chocolate, and I devoured that. Thank you, Maria Alyssa Sanchez in Sacramento. That was lovely. And then Taylor Wilson in Rochester, New Hampshire. Thank you for your lovely, lovely letter. I just want to tell you how much that meant to me. And okay, my boy Colin Campbell. Son, because I've adopted you. It says you're the bee's knees. And he always sends me little stickers and things like that. Thank you, Colin, my boy, dear boy. Look at this one. Probably can't see it. I know I blur it out. Anyway, your cards and letters and stickers. I so appreciate these. And then my girl, my little coyote, Livia. I opened this up, and she had sent me some licorice along with her gift. I dove into the licorice, black licorice, my favorite, like nobody's business. Thank you, Olivia, for that. But I'm not going to show these, but she is an artist, a very talented artist. And I always appreciate her kindness, her vulnerability, her strength and courage. And she's been through some tough stuff in life. And watching her grow and expand, it's not always easy. She has setbacks. But she is such an inspiration. She's had tough stuff, and she still has some tough stuff ahead. So, she is such a bright light on this planet. Olivia, don't you ever forget that. Anyway, I've got the licorice up here in my studio, where nobody can find it except me. Is that just wicked of me that I don't share? So, and I'm going to do in a separate video, because this is just so awesome. This came from Snack Bar Confidential in upstate New York. I think it's upstate Huntington, New York. And it is a binder full of 1960s and 70s ads. This excites me to no end, and this is an entire binder of stuff, and we're going to do a walkthrough of these ads, because these are ads from my growing up in the 60s and 70s. So I'm really excited for this. And my dear friend, the lovely Donna Lawrence, author Donna Lawrence, and you need to read her book if you haven't. I would really like to know how many of you have read Miss Virginia and the Sweet Sisters. Oh, I love that book. So, anyway, she sent me like a housewarming gift for me. And let me just show you this. It's all bath stuff. Lavender bath stuff. Name it. It's else in there, and boxes and things that I'm sorting through. I haven't had a bath yet. I take showers, but I haven't had a good soaking bath yet. It's coming. Donna, thank you. I just adore Donna, and she and I have many conversations about things that we have so many things in common, similarities in what we like and who we like, and totally not, YouTube, well, a little related, and it's just fun to, chat with her. Now, I know I have more cards and letters and things because my office and my studio, it's a disaster still. Because I haven't been able to spend quality time up here alone. Thinking and, sorting. I've had to pretty much watch my mom a lot. And so that's my goal, is to get organized. I know there are things that others have sent to me, and I thank you. They mean so much, even if you don't see them acknowledged here. They are here. They are here, and that is truly what matters. So, thank you. So, I'm going to sign off for now, and we actually have a plane to catch. We're leaving in a couple of hours. So I just wanted to get this on, say hello, and thank you all for being here on my channel, for supporting me emotionally, viewerly, for just being here, part of this community. And I just want to remind everybody, because I'm in the midst of it now, is allowing yourself to be where you are emotionally, mentally, physically. Allow it, and know that it doesn't last. None of it lasts. It's all cyclical. And if you're in extreme happiness, I hate to tell you, but other stuff, you can't stay there all the time either. So, but when you allow for life to happen, and you allow yourself to feel what you feel, you get through it so much more easily. I promise you that. I've had emails from some of you who have said, usually I'm very happy, but I've been very down lately. And I know we don't want to be down. I know we